Guys, deluded gooner. Now, obviously, I'm not exactly blue. I'm a black person. What better yet than to talk about in Black History Month? Talk about the first black player that played for Arsenal. Before we get into it, if I look back, it's only people like this and the striving that people, um, black players done stuff like this and strived for us to make to be accepted within the game. It's only now that I'm conscious and of age to be conscious and really review history, and critique it properly, that I have a lot of praise for these guys. I can't put into words how thankful, even though I'm not a professional footballer, but how thankful I am for these players. I mean, playing in the 70s, 80s, it couldn't be easy for black players. I can't imagine too many black people had the heart to go to any games. And if you did, you know it's peak for you. You hear the horror stories about Chelsea. You hear the people asking people with dreadlocks, have you got a spliff, gollywog, this and that, I haven't paid my ticket to sit next to this. Hammers, it used to happen. It even happened at Arsenal. Granted, yes, it's slightly less because of the already existing Greek and Italian and things like that. And Hackney Marshes zone is not far wasn't far from Highbury. Tottenham isn't far from Highbury. All of these predominantly black areas aren't far from Highbury. But if I look back at my childhood, Patrick Vieira, Thierry Henry, Lauren, all of these black players that played for Arsenal, and even before that, Kevin Campbell, all of Michael Thomas, Royal Castle that we all love, Ian Wright, all of these players, but none of them would exist if it wasn't for a certain Brendon Batson. He didn't have the most exciting of careers at Arsenal, but he made what he did was history. Quite frankly, first black player to play for Arsenal, play for the black first team, make it to the first team. He made 10 appearances. He also won the FA Youth Cup here. Like I said, didn't have the best of careers here. Before moving on to Cambridge, he said he experienced some racism at Cambridge, but it was cool under Ron Atkinson, someone that's had his own problems with racist allegations and things like that, whether it's allegations against Chinese people, black people, Irish people. He's had a lot of problems, but generally he was good for black players, let's be honest, to a degree. Playing, whether his personal opinion, that might be something else, but yeah. He moved to Cambridge, 163 appearances after Arsenal. He made a decent name for himself, but where he really got praise and his probably, if you were to ask him, his best times as a footballer is probably at West Brom, part of the 3 degrees, 3 black players along with Cecil Regis, I believe. I hope I've said his name correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Cunningham. So yeah, the 3 degrees, 3 black players shining, playing extremely nice football, etc. That's why how the phrase was coined. Well, not exactly, but you can go and look into that. So yeah, West Brom, he made 172 appearances. He made his name. He made his name there. While he was there, he featured in the charity match. Not even a charity match, a testimonial of sorts. In the 1970s, an all-black team versus an all-whites team. At the time, it was seen as progressive. And if you guys want me to make a video about it, I will. But it was seen as progressive in regards to how blacks were treated on the pitch, off the pitch, and downright in society in the 70s and 80s. All you got to do is go and look at how certain things were happening. I always tell you guys, football mirrors society, but people think I'm crazy. So yeah, a knee injury cut short his career. Like I said, it wasn't the most glamorous of careers and things like that. But he couldn't have imagined that. He really couldn't have imagined that. Being born in Grenada, moving to Trinidad with his parents, coming to England at 9 years of age. Teacher even said perhaps cricket is your sport because he was good at cricket, and obviously because of the connotations with the West Indies and cricket. He couldn't have foreseen himself. He is a history maker, a record breaker, and a damn right a trailblazer. Done his thing at West Bromwich Albion, held it up at Cambridge with the racism and all of that. Made his history at Arsenal, why I'm here doing this. And I praise him because if he didn't do this, if certain other players and people with him didn't do anything, I wouldn't be here loving football. I wouldn't be here making videos. So I really can't praise him enough, to be honest with you guys. Brendon Batson, you're a legend, man. Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching, of course, people. It means a lot. Get in the comments, subscribe, you know the rest of it.